Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Kelly with Heartful Way Reiki. Thank you, thank you, thank you for joining me today. Today I want to talk about intuition during a Reiki session. And I feel like it took me a little bit to hone into the skill of intuition, and I think it's taken me a long time to really trust that it is intuition that comes through. And when I say that, when I say intuition, for me is a knowing that comes into my mind, and I work with clients and I let my intuition guide me to wherever on their body may need energy. I am spiritually connected with my client. So I feel like this connection is here at a higher level. It's higher level than, your analytical knowing or your analytical thinking. So you may come in and maybe you don't even know why you're there. Or you may not want to speak about, really what, but you have the soul calls you to what it needs. Okay. So you feel called to do a Reiki session, go do one. That's your intuition. If you feel like, oh God, I really should call that person today. Call that person today. That's your intuition. So that's what I'm talking about with intuition. We're all intuitive. We have a feeling to do something, but a lot of times we sit back and we start to analyze it. Well, could it mean this? Could it mean that? We get too analytical in it. So when a client comes to me, it's all about them. I clear my energy for them. I do my prayers in the beginning and open myself energetically to connect to that person when they come there. I'm already connecting to you before, when you made the appointment, and I create a space for you to feel safe and secure, loved and confident, and a place where your higher self can come in and speak to you so you can be heard. Your higher self can be heard in the session. So I do a prayer and I get into, I would say, a meditation before, when you're there, when I connect with you through distance, because I am searching for, where does this client need Reiki? Where do they need healing? What part of the body is calling out to me? And that's what I'm looking for. It might be the head, and it might be a spiritual connection, or maybe you're thinking too much, so we calm the mind. It might be a physical thing. Maybe it's the knees or the ankles. Maybe I'm being drawn to your stomach, and so I go and bring Reiki there. Or maybe I don't get any feeling at all. And when I don't get any feeling at all, it means, a lot of times to me, is that person is either guarded, they're guarding their energetic body, like they don't know what's going to happen. We do that, we're putting our shields up. Okay, that's fine. So then I just start out at the head. And from there, I just do all the hand positions. So as you work with Reiki, and if you are a beginning practitioner, I would advise you to work on all the hand positions that you were taught in your Reiki training. So starting off usually at the head and working your way down and then back up again. Or if you're an experienced practitioner, working with your intuition and going wherever you feel like, whatever comes up in your mind. When it comes to sharing any intuition that I may receive, I oftentimes will ask, is this something the client needs to know or should know? I never get things like, oh my God, they're in these dire straits or like really, really bad off. I base a lot of my readings and my Reiki sessions on the chakras. And because I have an in-depth knowledge of what the chakras, the energy contained in each one of the chakras, I can usually base my reading off of that knowledge. So if it's the energy is, let's just say, for example, stagnant in the gut, or if I feel like, this is how I feel like stomach, that's how my intuition works. Go to the stomach. So I go to the stomach, I'm giving Reiki in there at that location. I know that the stomach has to do with self-confidence and self-esteem, or how the person views themselves in the world. So if they're lacking in those areas, usually means that they have stagnant energy in their solar plexus chakra. So at that point, I can start saying, oh, I felt that, and I might have that conversation, or the client already will talk about maybe something with self-esteem or self-confidence. So it's a two-way street. I might get intuitive. It depends on the client. I might get angels that come through, or archangels, and many times the clients I work with do work with the angelic realm, so that would make sense to me that angels do come through. But what happens with me with my intuition is that it just pops up in my head. And how I know this is true is that it's been confirmed and validated from the client. So that's why more and more now that I've worked with it, it has proven that I'm on the right track and that I am intuitive. So everybody is intuitive. If somebody walks in the room and they're pissed off, you can sense that energy, right? You're picking up energy. So I'm not reading minds, I'm actually reading the energetic imprint of somebody's body. And that's how energy works. Some people are just more highly sensitive to it. Can it be built up? Yes, it can. Through working with it, through validation, being open to the flow of it. If you're shut down, because stuff has like come through for me, or like different spirits or whatnot, I'm like, I don't want to deal with it. I don't want to work with it. And it's, it's like this free will thing. When you're more open to it, it will come through stronger. So, and just believing and knowing and trusting and having faith that it's all just intertwined and working together. When somebody comes to you as a client, it was meant to be. It's by divine guidance, divine order. When I do classes or when I do groups or online events, it's all divinely ordered. Very blessed to have this kind of vision in my life. And as you keep practicing Reiki and you will become more confident, and that as that confidence grows, you will grow, your clients will grow, and everyone will be just blessed and better for it. So keep working with your intuition, keep working with your energy fields, and putting out positive, uplifting energy in this world. The world needs more of you. Thank you for tuning in, and have the most blessed day. Namaste.